So hi everyone, I'm Rachel and I'm from Darkroom Door and we're here at Paperific, and I thought I'd give you a little demo on one of the demonstrations I'm doing this weekend. We're using a gel plate, and this is one of the ones out of the 3-pack assortment that Ranger produce. And I'm just using some Dina Wakley media paints. We're just going to put a little bit of paint onto the gel plate. Now my gel plate's not really clean from the last time I used it, but that's okay. That just means it'll just add a little bit of an extra layer to what I'm doing. And I'm just putting on a few different drops of paint. You don't need a huge amount of paint. The colors I'm using are Sedona and Cheddar, and this is just going to be my first layer of paint. So I'm just going to roll those out onto the plate. I just want a nice sort of smooth surface, or smooth coating, I guess you'd say. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to be using our new abstract stamps. So I've got 4 new abstract stamps here with Darkroom Door. I'm going to be using these to press into the gel plate and lift off some of that ink, the paint. So see how that's lifting up some of that paint just to create some texture. And while I've got some paint on that stamp, I'm just going to press that into my art journal. So this is just creating more layers onto your journal page. So I'll just use another one. I'll use this abstract here. Okay, again, I'll just press into the art journal page. Now, if you were doing this at home, you would clean these stamps straight away. Because I'm using acrylic paint, it will dry onto your stamps permanently. So you want to clean those off with a baby wipe or something like that. But these are my demo sets, so I know that they will be getting paint on them all the time. So I'm just happy to allow paint to stay on them. So you can see here, again, I'll just press more into the journal. And now I have a gel plate that's covered in some paints, but also I've taken off some paint with those abstract stamps. So that'll give us a textured background. So I'll just flip to a new page here, and I'm just going to press this into my journal. And this is the first impression, so it'll be a nice sort of dark background. So there you can see, and you can see where all the texture is from those abstract stamps. Now if I do a second impression, I'll just do it next to it, so then you can see. I'll just flip that around so it's got the same thing. So this is the second generation print. And then you can see there as well. So you've got your first dark one and your second lighter one. And it's just a really nice way to add some extra textures to your gel prints. So you can use all of your stamps for that purpose, but these new little abstract stamps just work really great for that effect. The other thing that you can do is use the abstract stamps to add colour to your gel prints. So if I just roll over some, I'm just doing a little layer of this same paints. I'll just add a little bit more. So if I just add some more cheddar, this is just to get a base layer onto your gel plate. And then if I want to add some colours on top of that, but using the abstract stamps, what I'll do now is I'll just move that across there, and we'll get some blue and just squeeze that onto my mat. I'm just going to roll off this brayer here. Okay, so with this blue, just going to roll a bit out, and I'm just going to brayer that onto the stamp, and then I'll press that stamp onto the gel plate, and that's now transferring that blue paint onto the plate. And then again, if I want to use a different colour, again, I'll just roll off that brayer, just to make that a little bit cleaner. And then next, I'll just brayer this out, and I'll stamp that onto here. and again press that into the gel plate, and that's just transferring that painted stamp or that design onto the gel plate. Now we've got a couple of different colours on our gel plate. I'll just turn that around there and make a print. Now I'm turning the gel plate into the book, but if I was just using paper, I'd just press the paper directly onto the gel plate and then lift that off, and then you can see there how you've got different colours onto your gel print. So that's just a couple of ideas on how you can use the abstract stamps on your gel printing. So hopefully you've enjoyed that, and we'll keep sharing more demos and ideas from the show. Thanks for watching.